Hello everybody. I've been trying to make a longer video as well as a shorter video each day, um, just to be consistent. And also something I haven't done in a while, about I think almost 2 weeks now actually, is a reading update. I actually have been, since I've been starting the YouTube channel, I haven't been able to get as much reading in. I'm trying to figure out stuff to do for the channel, but I have still been reading. And I'm progressing through Trace by Roberto Bolaños still. Almost dropped the book on the ground. This has been an interesting read so far. I'm still only on the first section of the poems. But I've been liking it. It's definitely interesting. Check it out. And then I've been really enjoying The Magus by John Fowles. I think I've read about maybe 100 pages since I last updated it, maybe 150 pages since I last updated about it. So still been doing some good reading on this, but it's been great so far. I'm not close to done still. It's over 600 pages. It's a meaty book, but I'm trying to just figure out what's going on, being honest. There's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of symbolism I think that I might be missing out on, but I'm not sure. I'll look more into it once I finish the book. I've been marking a bunch of stuff down as I read. Just something I think everyone should do. Anyways, this video today is about five books for 5 different genres. And I'm just going to talk about one book from each of them that I'm interested in reading this year. Some I've already started, so that's part of the reason why I know I'm interested in reading them. And others I have just heard good things about, or they're an author I'm interested in reading. One that I started is actually from the Game of Thrones author, George R.R. Martin. And this, I guess I should say, preface it first. It's going to be one horror/fantasy book, one classic literature book, one science fiction book, one poetry book, and then one science/nature writing book, nonfiction book, basically. But the one I chose is in science and nature writing as the genre. Anyways, first one is by George R.R. Martin. It is his book Fever Dream, which I really like stories that take place on the Mississippi River. There's something about the Mississippi River that I feel like stories there interest me. And this one is a vampire story, I believe, by him. And I've read, I think, the first 30 pages, and it's been pretty interesting. His writing definitely draws you in. And I'm excited to finish this book. It probably gets pretty crazy. It was already pretty crazy in the first 3 chapters, so I'm excited for this one, to finish this one, start reading this one. The next book is going to be a classic, and this one I also started. I really love the cover for some reason of this one, and it is The Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy by Lawrence Stern. It's Irish, classic of, I think, Irish literature. But yeah, this is a weird book. It was published in the 18th century, I believe. Yeah, first published 1759. So this is an older book, very, very old. I really like the cover. If you guys can look at this and enjoy it. I don't know why I like it so much. I feel like it fits the book from what I've read so far, because he kind of just jumps around in the story, and it's kind of like plotless. It's like very 20th century literature, but it was written 2 centuries before 20th century. So pretty interesting that this has remained, has aged so well, I guess, in a sense. So it's interesting to read this one. I'm excited to finish this one. And honestly, I'm excited to just start it. I'm probably going to restart this one when I read it again, because this, I feel like you need to just be consistently remembering what's going on, because he jumps around so much. So I'll probably restart that one when I start it again, and I'm excited to read that one. This one next is a science fiction book. And this one I will be restarting as well when I get to it. And this is by Philip K. Dick. It is a science fiction, The Man in the High Castle. I believe he wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which I think is the basis for Blade Runner. And I did start this book as well, but it's been a while since I started it, and I plan to just restart the book when I read it. But yeah, this has been an interesting book as well. It's like alternate universe if the Nazis won instead of the Allies. So in the Second World War, so that would be a weird world to live. I mean, yeah. So this is definitely an interesting book for me to. I'm excited to read that one as well. Kind of said a whole lot of nothing at the end there, but just thinking about that alternate universe, and I don't want to imagine that, I guess. So that's, I guess, why that book is going to be a fun read. Next we've got poetry. I really like poetry. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that. I write a lot of poetry, but this one I've been looking at for a while now. It aligns with my goal of learning Spanish and reading. I want to read South American authors, as well as just any literature written in Spanish, in the Spanish language. Even if it's translated, I really want to be reading. And this is one of those. This is Pablo Neruda Selected Poems. Cover there. It's a big chunky poem book, but it does have one half is in Spanish, one half is in English, so it's a little thicker because of that. But it's, I believe it's most of his work is in here. And the back says that he is one of the most widely read, reached more readers than any poet in history, which I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, it probably is if it's on the back of this, but I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just an advertising scheme, but I have heard a lot of people say good things about Pablo Neruda, so excited to read this poetry collection. And then last, we've got a genre that I used to read a lot more of, and I've been trying to get into it more. I'm still reading that Tasmanian Devil book, which is in a stack of books right now beside me that I'm not going to dig through, but you can look in my first video on the channel, every book I read in 2025. You can see me talk about that book a little more. But that's one book I'm reading right now that's in that science and nature writing genre. And this one is by one of my favorite nature writers, Björn Heinrich, and it is Bumblebee Economics. This book's been sitting on my shelf for a long time now. I'm really excited to read this. I've read the first couple pages, and I just know it's going to be good science writing, good nature writing. And also, he quotes a lot of people in his epigraphs to each of the chapters. Robert Frost is one. In the beginning here is George Eliot, which I've read some of George Eliot's nonfiction, really enjoyed it. I plan to read Middlemarch sometime soon. Definitely check out her work. George Eliot is a great master of writing, beautiful writer, and just, I don't know, there's something about her, the way she writes, and she formulates arguments and things very well. and she also sees the world in a very interesting way. I know this is not George Eliot, but I did want to mention her because it's in here. But yeah, this is Bumblebee Economics. Definitely check out Bjorn Heinrich's work. Right now, one that's relevant. This one I'm probably going to read in the summer, but I just wanted to point it out here. I'm going to probably read, what you guys can read right now if you want something science, nature related in a snowy world. My room's always freezing, so that's why I've always got the hat on or a sweatshirt on in the winter time. But Winter World is a book by Bjorn Heinrich that really shows you a lot of what's going on in the winter under our noses that we don't even realize. So definitely check out Winter World by Bjorn Heinrich as well. Thanks for watching. If you have any recommendations, book recommendations, I don't know, anything I should be doing while I'm reading, any recommendations like markings or things, I don't know, something random like that, let me know in the comments. And like and subscribe to the video. Not to the video, like the video and subscribe to the channel, I guess. New to the YouTube thing. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.